Thank you for your time this morning. We have several announcements and guests, and I want to begin with Tami Gough from the Allen County Public Health Department, and she's the Director of Prevention Health Promotion Services. So, Tami, would you come up and talk to us about Project Dawn?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm here today to let everyone know that Allen County Public Health is now an official Project Dawn program site. Project Dawn are the naloxone kits that have been in the community for several years now, carried by first responders. But the Project Dawn program is actually where individuals can obtain kits for themselves. It is more than just giving the kit. People who want to receive them need to attend education sessions where we review signs and symptoms of drug overdose, how to engage with the emergency alert system, or EMS involved, as well as, and what we feel is the most important piece, is review of resources that are available for individuals that are in the community should they would need and want to go into recovery services. Project Dawn distributes naloxone, which is the drug that reverses overdoses, and the drug itself can do no harm if opioids aren't present. There's some misconception about that out there as well. We will be distributing kits on Wednesdays, starting next Wednesday from 1 to 4 p.m. every week on a first-come, first-served basis. They are available to individuals that perhaps are concerned about their own addiction. Maybe someone is in recovery and is concerned about a relapse. It can be a family member or a friend that has someone that they're concerned will overdose in their presence. It can also be for individuals who, whether they have EMS background or not, or perhaps they live or work or shop or do other things in areas where there are high-risk populations and they may encounter someone who is overdosed. They can carry kits as well. There is no cost for the kit, but as I said, you must attend the education session, and you must also give us your contact information so that in the event of a recall or something or an expiration coming up, we are able to contact the individual. So those are the only requirements. A lot of times when we talk about the opioid crisis, people want to know numbers. That's very difficult to pinpoint. I can tell you, though, that the Ohio Department of Health has estimated that for the Lima-Allen County area, the hospitals in our area report an average of 14 overdoses a week. I can also tell you that is probably very underreported, because that is only for individuals who show up at an emergency room with a drug overdose listed on their file in the computer that says either overdose or OD or heroin. So there are many people who show up with other symptoms that turn out to be that might not have gotten logged. But just as a general statistic that we can be pretty confident in, at least an average of 14 individuals a week in our area hospitals with overdoses. I can also tell you that in 2013, a national study was done that showed that in communities where projects such as Project Dawn's are available, the death rate due to opioid-related issues and overdoses was dramatically decreased. Allen County Public Health in no way feels that this is a solution to the opiate epidemic. However, while we are working on that solution in other areas of prevention and enforcement, people are dying. So this is a tool that we can put in families' hands and individuals' hands so that the number of people dying can decrease. Thank you.
Thank you.
Narcan is the name brand, just like Advil versus ibuprofen. Naloxone is the drug.
And as Tami mentioned, this is just part of a comprehensive approach that is being pursued in our community throughout Allen County through the Opioid Action Commission. And I just think we need to acknowledge that this is a tiny piece, actually, of trying to prevent death at the same time that we're trying to deal with the crisis overall, expanding options for treatment, trying to get people into treatment, trying to discourage the use of not only illegal drugs, but also prescription drugs that are being abused or overprescribed. I think that's all part and parcel of the approach. So thank you, Tami, for the announcement. Also, this morning, Josh Unterbrink is here from Activate Allen County to talk about their, I think, semi-annual bike and pedestrian count project. So, Josh?
Thank you. Yes, next Tuesday, actually, May 15th, starts our Spring Bike and Pedestrian Count Project time period. So we're asking for volunteers to give us 2 hours of their time at minimum to go out at one of over 40 locations throughout Allen County and conduct physical counts of how many people are walking, biking, and using active transportation. So we like to pair people up to a spot that's close to where they live or where they work, or someplace where they recreate if they are tied to the parks. So right now we do have openings available in Bluffton, Lima, and Delphus still. So you can call our office is probably the easiest way to get information, and you can call Activate Allen County at 419-221-5035, and we can go ahead and find a spot that would work for you. If you're interested in other bike and pedestrian activities, I would also just like to invite people to participate in the Allen County Bike and Pedestrian Task Force. We meet quarterly at the Lima YMCA. We actually have a meeting at noon today at the Y, and that's open to the public. So we're just encouraging people to come out and lend us a couple hours.
So, of the 200 slots that you've got, how many do you need filled?
I think we're down to about 40 slots remaining. So to give a little information, so we have 40 or so locations. Each of those locations we need at least 5 different 2-hour time blocks counted. So even though we only have a limited number of locations in the county, we have at each location a number of counts that need to be taken. So we really want to thank all the volunteers that have worked with us in the past, are going to work with us this year, and will continue to support us in the future. Thank you.
Nick Ellis is here with an announcement about a special come up, Nick. A special project that is launching here in Lima, which has some real pizzazz to it and opportunities for our community. Nick, good morning.
I appreciate it. Good morning. Hey, everyone. Yeah, I guess pizzazz is what it's all about. I'm Nick Kellis, and I am a Shawnee and Ohio State alumnus. And I left to go to Los Angeles for 20 years to work in the film industry. Ended up in reality TV. Not proud of it, but it did afford me some great experiences. And almost 7 years ago, I came to Lima to do a 2-week film bootcamp over at the SciTech Magnet, which is South, I believe.
Yeah.
And that turned into almost 7 years of being in Lima. I had a life change and decided that I didn't want to be in that rat race, and I wanted to carve out a life in my hometown. Having been in LA for, LA is a great place to visit, but not for 20 years. So in the interim, I do media in town here for OIO, Vein Care, Union Bank, and I have a foundation that's based in Lima called the Heartland Image Foundation. We do content that's all about community image enhancement. We've done stuff for Jed in the back, for the Chamber, for MakerFest, for Coleman Professional Services, stories of recovery that were fascinating. So I did that because I would do it for free anyway, and now I can employ people in the community and turn this into kind of a filmmaking hub. And part of that is this kids boot camp that we do, which 2 summers ago we took 23 kids and we taught them the filmmaking arts. They made 6 videos about service clubs. And so we were ramping it up, and I took a job in Los Angeles on a television show called The Pop Game for Lifetime as senior producer, and that created a bunch of momentum. And I have raised over half the budget, with 3/4 of the budget, for a faith-based film that is all set in Lima. It's called A Walk with Grace, and it uses Lima as its backdrop, and our resources, our landmarks, our talent, and our values, and our methodology, and why we are a unique and vibrant place to live. Having seen much of the rest of the country, often we don't realize what we have in this town, and that's what the movie celebrates. So this Saturday from 1 to 5 at the City Club, Jed and Abe Mambroza have worked and really cooperated with us to have an open house kickoff for the Lima Movie and Student Film Bootcamp. And this year, the kids will be involved. Their boot camp project will be a movie about a movie. Figure they're going to learn from some excellent professionals. Our prep starts tomorrow. We have 5 people flying in from Los Angeles, a young lady who worked with Mel Gibson on Hacksaw Ridge. It's amazing when you do a faith-based movie, the involvement that falls into place. We have some wonderful talent that I can't release, but they're real people you've seen on TV or in movies, and they're coming to Lima 4 weeks from today. I'm 98% sure we'll be shooting. You know, things could always go awry, but I don't think they're going to. So we'll be running around, and you'll see us, and we'll be scouting. And then Saturday, we'd like to invite everyone to the City Club from 1 to 5, open house, free food, courtesy of Milano's Cash Bar. And we'll have tape, and we'll answer questions, and people can bring their kids or sign up their kids for the boot camp or donate, because the boot camp will run separate of the movie. And we need donations to hire Lima people to work with the kids throughout, as we did 2 years ago. And then also, if you want to be a part of the movie, you can be an intern, you can be an extra, you can have your name in the movie. We might have a little auction. And we're going to make we've got just enough money to bring great talent to our city, but not enough to really do it well without a lot of help. So we need everyone's help, and we want everyone to be involved in the Lima movie. It's me coming home. I think it's everyone that goes to Hollywood's dream to bring it back home someday. And after 7 years, I am, and I can't say how proud I am to be bringing this to my hometown. So thank you.
How many slots for kids in the boot camp?
I don't want to turn a kid away. We had 23 last time. I'm guesstimating 25 to 40. But you know, we're saying a scholarship is $1,000 because it stretches from June all the way later into July when they edit. They'll edit 2 projects. They'll do the movie about the movie. When the movie premieres, so will the kids stuff. So we're working on Krause Hall. We would have everybody show up. We'd do a red carpet thing. The kids would be there. We'd watch the movie. We'd watch the kids stuff. But the kids are also going to do 2-minute movies about their job that will be, you know, they can use that to apply for colleges or for jobs. So there's an end goal. And I don't want to turn anyone away, but I have to raise enough money to bring everyone in. So let's guess 25 to 40 and hopefully raise enough money to not turn anyone away.
Terrific.
Okay, is that it? Thank you.
good. Thanks.
Appreciate it, Dave.
Sounds like a great opportunity to both create a level of excitement among students, but also to showcase Lima in a very, very positive way. Jed Metzger is here with information about the farmers market, which is getting ready to reopen on the 23rd in Town Square. Jed, good morning.
Thank you, Dave. Yes, we're really excited. Jennifer Fickle is our farmers market manager. She is a vendor, has been for 3 years, and she's working with the businesses downtown, with different activities for the kids to take place at the market. And one of the wonderful things at the market, because we work with Activate Allen County, we're going to have fresh produce throughout the market. Until our produce comes in, then it will be more local raised, but it has to be vendor raised produce. So it's going to be exciting. It's right outside the Civic Center on the, what is that, the southwest quadrant, and it runs all the way down to Spring Street. We have, I know, over 16 vendors. I think, you know, it goes throughout the years because we have people coming in with apples and that later. So we'll probably have between 18 and 20 vendors with the market this year. We have formed an advisory committee, and so we have a lot more strength. It's your market. It's, you know, not our market, it's the community's market, and we're trying to focus on that. So it runs from May the 23rd to October 17th. It's from 3 to 6:30. We heard from many of the businesses we wanted it a little bit later because of when they get out of work, they still want to come into the market. We feel that the location downtown will expose people that the market, when it's going on, and so we're excited about it. We will have a couple of different twists this year, but I think it's going to be a wonderful market. We're all excited. The whole group is excited. And please come down. There's open positions still for the market, so if you have a product whether as a homemade product, it's not a craft product, but like soaps or honeys or, things like that. There's certain guidelines you have to follow with the health department, but please, let us know. We'll put you in touch with Jennifer, and she can tell you all the information that you need to know. If there's people that like to maybe do some entertainment at the market, again, let us know. We will be doing a lot more marketing this year with the market to make sure people are aware of different changes, and we'll be featuring a different vendor each week on a different media outlet. So exciting for our community, and we will have more news as it gets closer, but the vendors are very excited.
Terrific.
And we appreciate the city for all of your work to make it happen so we can be downtown.
Great, Jed. Thank you. Appreciate the team effort that's underway to, again, have this available throughout the summer. Autumn Swanson from the Department of Community Development is here with an update on citywide pride and what we accomplished last week and the opportunity coming up, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you very much. So last weekend, Citywide Pride was very successful. I had some people that were kind of skeptical because it was raining, but we had a great Saturday. We got through the rain, and we actually had great sunshine. So it was an awesome Saturday morning for the event. We had 4 sites, 24 volunteers, and great support from Rights Refuse. They actually had a crew, a truck, and a roll-off at all 4 of our sites for the entire time. So that was amazing. We had 76 customers with 78 loads of trash and debris. We also collected 210 tires and 5 cubic yards of brush down at 900 South College Street. So that was great. We also had 24 volunteers that helped out. So we were doing a very amazing job last Saturday, and we want to continue that into the next 2 Saturdays. So we have May 13th and May 20th. We're going to have 2 sites this weekend. One's going to be at iHeartMedia Lima on Market Street, and the other is going to be hosted by the Urban Voice on Hope Street. Once again, we will be collecting tires, brush, and tree limbs at 900 South College Street between 9 a.m. and noon. All these activities take place between 9 a.m. and noon. If you need any more information or have any questions, you can contact me at 419-221-5177 or visit the City of Lima's website. You can also check out our Facebook page and like our Facebook page. Just as a side note, we got 10 new likes on our Facebook page last weekend, and I think it was because of Citywide Pride. If you're looking that up, you can look up City of Lima Department of Community Development on Facebook, and it should pull it directly up. So just as a side note, clean out your garage, cut your limbs back on those trees, and bring them out to us between 9 a.m. and noon on Saturday. Thanks so much.
Terrific. Thank you, Autumn.
You're welcome.
Great effort, and I think the community just does shine as this gets done. And I think it's important that we just acknowledge how much benefit there is from volunteers who are through a little sweat, hopefully no tears or blood, that it makes a difference along the river when we do the Ottawa River cleanup as well as in their neighborhoods. So thank you very much. And I believe that's all that we have for this morning, so we'll break down for interviews. Thank you.